Hello, and welcome to St. Francis House Workforce Development Department webinar series. My name is Lisa, and today's focus is keeping a job. Now that you have that great job offer, it's time to consider a few things. You'll need to reacquaint yourself with the rhythms of work life. Remember that good work habits involve showing up on time, working well with others, performing your job efficiently, and managing your time effectively. Some key work habits. Be on time, which means be early. Give yourself enough time to settle in and set up the day's priorities. Do the work. It's important to stay focused on the job at hand and the responsibilities it entails. Be a team player. Try a positive and respectful approach with coworkers. Help with additional workload, and remember, you're working towards the same productive goals. Be flexible. This is a key component with your job. Don't resist change. Manage new conditions and requirements to your advantage. Meet deadlines. Complete your work on time and deliver on tasks. If you can't deliver, say so up front and explain why, but be prepared to offer alternatives. Contribute. This goes back to flexibility and being a team player. Volunteer your talents when workload shifts and extra assignments come up. It all forms part of positive work performance. If you don't know something, ask. This will help minimize errors and what could result in poor time management. On working well with others. Acknowledge your coworkers. Talk to each other on a casual basis. Say good morning with a smile. You don't need to have regular conversations with every coworker, but acknowledge their presence and be positive when speaking with them. Respect differences. Each of us may approach life and work differently, and while it may be a challenge for some of us to work with people who don't think the way we do, everyone deserves to have his or her feelings and values respected. Be positive. It's easier to talk and get along with others who are positive thinkers and not always focused on the negative. Listen. Give your coworkers the space to communicate fully by actively listening. This shows that you genuinely care about their point of view and will improve productivity and performance. Pitch in and help out. Don't let people down when you offer to do something extra or volunteer for a project. Follow through. These same principles apply to your supervisors. Do establish effective communication and do not hesitate to ask questions and voice concerns. This too improves productivity and performance. On getting things done. Know your responsibilities. You are hired to do a job, but often at work, other responsibilities may come up. Make sure you are doing the job you were hired for well. Don't get upset. If you are asked to do things that you didn't expect, try to approach these unexpected tasks with a helping the team attitude. Learn to say no. If you are asked to do things well beyond your job description, don't hesitate to ask about it. Though these things do happen at work once in a while, you should be able to communicate your concerns, especially if it affects your overall performance. Finish projects early. Getting things done a little ahead of scheduled deadlines allows time for review and revision. It also allows you to move on to future projects at a more measured pace. On being present. Missing days at work, especially when you're new, looks bad. Everyone gets sick, but you should really try not to miss any days during your first 30, 60, and 90 days, the probationary period for most jobs. If you are going to miss days, ask your supervisor how they want to be informed. Every job has a different procedure, and you should know what that is. Don't assume your communication standards are the norm. If you miss time at work, think in terms of making that time up. State clearly things like, I'm here early because I had to leave a little early yesterday. The bottom line is, short of an extreme emergency, Try to avoid missing any time in a new job. Remember, you never get a chance to make a first impression. On managing time, do create a daily schedule. This will keep everything balanced. Create a to-do list. You may not always be able to stick to it, but it can help. Group similar tasks together. Assign time limits to tasks. Eliminate distractions such as web browsing, social media, and text messaging. A key to personal time management is being proactive about limiting these distractions. How to work while in recovery. Learning to manage stress. For those of you who viewed last week's webinar on coping with stress, you may remember some techniques. I encourage you to revisit the presentation for a refresher. Remember to take a break. If you're feeling unfocused, sometimes all you need is a brief interruption to refresh and recharge. So take a short walk or stretch in place. Develop a routine. Do the same thing every day. It may help you feel like you own the day. Follow the same pattern, if possible, at work. Stick to the same commute. Adhere to a fixed plan. Learn new skills that will improve your performance on the job. So take advantage of available workshops on professional development if your company provides them. Surround yourself with positive influences and avoid situations that will negatively impact your potential and accomplishments. William Durant, American writer, historian, and philosopher, has said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. If you'd like to contact us for further information at Workforce Development, please email wfdinfo@stfrancishouse.org or call us at 617-654-1257. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you again soon.